Hey there, coaches. Hope y'all are having a great day so far. I just wanted to take a minute to make a video for you guys since we were having technological issues on the call last night. For some reason, the internet connection was so slow that every time I talked, no one could hear what I was saying. So here we are making a video. I'll be sure to go through it quickly because I know that watching a video is way different than participating in a call, and I don't want any of you guys to get bored. So anyways, we wanted to thank you, of course, for taking time to be here and listen to this. And just a few shout outs for the week. Jenna was our coach of the week last week. She's been working really hard and is growing her business and getting lots of challengers in. So be sure you give Jenna a big high five. And we will be doing a coach of the week every week. So on Wednesdays, when we do the Share a Success Wednesday, be sure that you're responding on that so we can recognize you guys for your hard work. And also another thing, speaking of the groups, that I wanted to just mention is, I want to thank all of you that are participating in the groups, posting and all that kind of stuff. We really appreciate that. But one thing that I did notice is a lot of our groups have kind of died down, and I feel like I'm kind of the only one talking in the groups at this point. And I don't mind, being the leader and taking on that role. That's totally fine with me. But sometimes I feel like I'm talking to myself, and I just want to make sure that you guys are getting the information that you need, getting the support that you need, and being part of the team. That's why we're doing this together, is because we work better as a team, not just individually. So our challenge groups, be sure that you're posting in there, even if you don't have challengers in there. Be posting motivational quotes, encouraging stuff, getting on the board and just answering questions and that kind of stuff. And then also in the Fit and Faithful coaching group, where it's just us coaches, I would really love it if you guys were engaged in there daily. Post your questions that you have, post just anything that you want to share, something that you thought was really cool, a success, a struggle. If you need help with something, we're here to help you. So just be sure that you're in that group daily, checking in and posting and interacting. It would be super helpful, and I would love it if I can talk to you guys more. So that's it as far as the welcome and the shout outs. Just a few updates for the week. We do have challenge groups coming up. Of course, our next one is our 5-day challenge, which starts on Monday. The one after that will be 2 weeks from, well, it's not 2 weeks anymore, 1 week from next Monday. It'll be our Focus on You group, which is the Challenge Pack or Shakeology Home Direct group. So it works perfectly so that you can dump your people that do the 5-day into that group. The calendar for all you need to know when you need to order your Shakeology, when you need to send it out to your challengers, all of that's in our Dropbox for you guys, so be sure you check that out. And then be sure that you know the difference between all of our challenge groups. The Shakeology challenge is for 5 and 7-day challengers. The Focus on You Fit and Faithful is for our coaches and our clients that are on challenge packs and on Shakeology. And then the Fit and Faithful Fitness Community, that is our completely free group. Anyone can go in there if they need accountability and support. It's a great way to build relationships with people so that you can get to know them and transition them into becoming clients or coaches in the future. If you have anyone that is in that group, because it did used to be our Challenge Pack group, the Commit to Push Past the Limits group, but it's now called the Fit and Faithful Fitness Community. If you have anyone in there that's still on Shakeology Home Direct and is doing a Challenge Pack, or it's one of your coaches, please be sure to move them over and transition them to the new group, the Focus on You Fit and Faithful group. I can't say it, Fit and Faithful group. You guys should all be in there. And just another thing, and if you have questions about that, please post those in the group. And just another update for the week. I'm actually about to listen to the recording of the coach call right now. It's with Melanie Mitro, and she's going to be talking about tips on how to finish out the Beachbody Cup strong and just different leadership tips, how she runs her business. It'll be really helpful for everybody to listen to this call and get her tips. She's on the leaderboard right now in the top 10. I don't know exactly what number she is, but she's really inspirational. She's one of the coaches that I stalk, so I can't wait to listen to her call. Another thing we're going to do is go over invites with you guys. But since the call didn't work last night, I think we'll go ahead and save that for next week. So make sure on our call next week, Monday night at 8 o'clock, you bring your invites. Just write up a couple of quick invites that you want to send to people, so that we can kind of critique them and go through them together. And, it's for us to be here to support you so that you can grow your business and effectively get people in your challenge group so you can help them. And then the last thing we wanted to do is just kind of go over like a review of our the last week in our training group and just a few things that we talked about. We talked about Emerald yesterday, the benefits of going Emerald and how that can really help your business and how simple it is to do that. To be Emerald, you just have to have 2 coaches on your team, 1 on each side. And once you're Emerald, you're going to benefit from leads that Beachbody will send you, but your customers, they're free, they're coming to you, and you're going to build those relationships with them. They're going to transition into being your challengers and your customers and coaches. I've had tons of leads transition into challengers and coaches. Eric is an example, just for one person that was one of my leads before. And that team cycle bonus, you guys, you really want to get on that as quick as you can. My team cycle bonus, when you're Emerald and when you're Diamond and all the other ranks, your team cycle bonuses will be more. But once you start getting that team cycle bonus, it's going to like blow your paychecks out of the water, because that is what you're earning based on what the whole team is earning as a whole. So even if you don't have your own personal sales in a week, you're still going to get that team cycle bonus. And honestly, the higher in rank you go and the bigger your team is, the more that team cycle bonus is going to be, and it's really going to help you financially. I would say that majority of my paychecks, I'm just trying to do the math in my head, and I'm not the best at doing math without a calculator, but let's see, the team cycle bonuses would probably contribute to more than half of my paychecks every week, if not 3/4 of my paychecks every week. So it's really important that if you really want to build that business and build that income, you want to get Emerald so you can start getting the team cycle bonuses. We also talked about challenge groups and how they're going to be operated, just some reminders of the dates on them, with inviting and the 5-step sharing cycle, making sure that you're asking your sponsor for help with reaching out to people and writing messages and all of that. And, just viewing it as something that you're sharing with people. You don't have to feel like you're a salesperson. All you're doing is sharing something with someone that has benefited you. And it's really doing them a disservice if you don't share it with them. Because let's be honest, guys, we all know how much Shakeology and Beachbody has changed our lives. So if we really want to get out there and help others, we have got to just start sharing about it. Post your workout pics, post your Shakeology pics. Just share what you're doing, just as you would a great movie that you saw. We also reviewed how to earn with Beachbody, what our paychecks come from, what the commission comes from. That's a really important video to listen to if you're really wanting to make a business out of this. And it's not my, what's the word that I'm looking for? I'm not the best at explaining it, so I'll just let you guys go watch that video. We talked about the 5-step sharing cycle, like I mentioned. If you have someone that is interested in a challenge, you want to follow the 5-step sharing cycle, and one of the 3 vital behaviors that you should be doing every day, inviting, you are going to follow the 5-step sharing cycle. So this is something that you really want to start using immediately. After a while, it's going to be like second nature. You're going to have it memorized. You're going to make it into your own. I encourage you to make it into your own. Use your own words. Make it sound like you. That's what I've done with it. We did discuss also the 3 vital behaviors like I just mentioned, and the business activity tracker. That's going to be your daily checklist. It's going to hold you accountable every day to those 3 vital behaviors. Invite, 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 personal development, and being proof the products work. So that was what our call last night was going to be about in a nutshell. And if you have any specific questions about anything that I said, feel free to let me know. And I did just want to close it out with a quote. I'm trying to move it on my computer so I can see it. But I really liked this quote by Thomas Edison. It says, "Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time." And I know that sometimes it can be hard when you're not getting people responding to your messages. You feel like you're not getting anyone into your challenges. No one wants to join your challenges when you invite them. You might not see this business like the income where you want it to be yet. But I encourage you guys so much. Don't let that discourage you. And remember all the good things about it and the good things that you're doing. And remember what I shared about my paycheck. 1 year ago, the amount of money that I earned in the entire month of October is what I earn on a weekly basis now. So if you keep doing what you're doing and don't give up and keep planting those seeds and reaching out to people and talking to people and not letting yourself get discouraged, just push through. Don't give up. Because so often people give up right before that major breakthrough is going to happen. And I mean, I could go on and on with so many examples of how that's been the case in my business. I mean, there have been times where I got so frustrated, like I had an emotional breakdown, was crying on my floor because I didn't think that I could do this. And I just asked God, like, God, you got to just help me. Like, I don't want to give up, but, I don't know if I'm supposed to do this or not because I feel like I suck at it so bad. And then after that, the breakthrough happened because I didn't give up and because I asked for God's help. So remember that our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to just try one more time. I believe in all of you guys. You guys are all doing amazing. I'm so proud of you. I know that if you just keep doing the vital behaviors every day and just being consistent with this business, you will not even recognize your life 1 year from now. So thanks so much for listening to me, and I hope you guys have a great day.